Let's go ahead and talk about Photoshop's new terms of service. It requires users to grant Adobe access to their active projects for content moderation and other purposes. Didn't we just recently talk about this somewhere?
Not with
What was
Adobe.
it? No, it was Adobe. Who else wanted access to your projects and junk and wanted to force inclusion and diversity and all that good jazz into your coding? Who was
Oh
that again?
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right. Unreal. That's right.
yeah.
The Unreal Engine wants to force that kind of shit on you and have access to it. Make sure that you're making your code inclusive and shit.
Yep.
And change all the terms into other terms that are also used in coding for other terms.
But see, I think this is even
Yeah.
worse than that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah. All right. The Adobe controversy gets even worse. Adobe says that they own what you make.
And I
It's not
verified
just
that.
privacy issues. If you use Adobe software to create works, Adobe claims to have a license to everything you make to use as they see fit. They can even sell it to someone else if they wish. And this is why you should probably distance yourself from Adobe now.
A
Pick
lot
up
of
something
companies
else.
are dropping them now because
Oh yeah,
like a lot of Hollywood studios used Adobe.
yeah. I think who was it? I think it was Some Ordinary Gamer Mudahar also mentioned something about dropping Adobe from their stuff that they use as
Yep.
a result of this.
Yep. I remember seeing that
So,
too.
yeah, there's a lot of content creators who use Adobe, and the people they contract to use Adobe, they're just like, look, guys, we're no longer using Adobe Suite. We're going to have to find something else.
And I got some recommendations.
We'll go for it.
Okay, so for Adobe Photoshop and basically graphical manipulation, GIMP,
Yeah,
deal
that's
with
what I
it.
use.
I know all the Adobe fanboys are like, no. Yes, you will have to actually learn how to use the software and not just go off of it auto
Well,
completing your shit.
that's how you have to deal with pretty much everything. So,
Um, for Premiere, which is their video editing side, uh, I recommend VSDC, but there's a slew of options that are comparable. VSDC, I think, is the best that I've seen, but there's DaVinci Pro or something like that. It's called.
I
Um,
use Hit Film. I don't know how good that is, but that's just what I
well,
learned how to use. So I never used anything else.
what I'm going off of is what Adobe Premiere provides feature
Yeah.
wise, like green screen background removal, other things, and
Well, I
what you
mean, I
can
think
get.
Hit Film does that too. They have like this a la carte system
Yeah,
for their special effects and stuff. But I don't know much about them other than I use it to splice videos and stuff together.
yeah, and that,
I use it to the bare basics, but I know how to use it.
yeah, and that's fine. That's things. If it fits what you need, do it. But this, what Adobe's doing, even if you know it fits your needs, I would never use Adobe because of shady shit like this.
Yeah, they're
And I saw it
pulling.
years back. I was like, I used because my school got Adobe for free. So I got to use Photoshop, I got to use all the stuff. And I was like, this is cool, but this is going to be a problem later on. Here we are. Thankfully,
Yeah,
what I learned in Photoshop translates over to GIMP.
let's see. Solely for the purposes of operating or improving the services and software, you grant us a non exclusive worldwide royalty free sublicensable license to use, reproduce, publicly display, distribute, modify, create derivative works based on, publicly perform, or translate the content. For example, we may sublicense our right to the content to our service providers or to others users to allow the service and software to operate as intended, such as enabling you to share photos with others separately. Section 4.6 feedback below covers any feedback that you provided us. So,
Okay. Also, you know why they're doing this, right?
for AI.
Yes, 100%. Adobe came out with an AI. Nobody
Mhm.
jumped on it, so they're like, "Well, shit, we're gonna have to force it."
Yeah, because if you look in all their stuff, it doesn't exclusively say that it can't be used in their AI. Like they straight up right here say operating and improving the services and software. And this
It's for
is
AI. It's to
for
train
this
their
is
AI.
legal jargon. So if you discover that your works have been fed into an AI and you weren't okay with it, they can say, "Well, you did give us a royalty-free sub license to improve our services and software right here at 4.2 when you signed it." And that's
Read the
that's the
fine
whole
print. I
thing.
know it's a
That's
lot.
what it is. But yeah, updated terms of use clarify that we may access your content through both automatic and manual methods, such as for content review, modify our rights to delete content for inactive accounts, update the period to resolve disputes, and blah, blah, blah.
See, I highly disagree with that delete content for inactive accounts because I'm sorry, but I know a lot of artists that go on like a year hiatus. They're going to come back and find all their old shit deleted.
Well, they expect you to pay for the whole time. That's what I hate about these services like Adobe, and why I no longer have Microsoft Suite ever anymore, unless it's given to me for whatever reason.
Open office bit.
Is because they've turned into a subscription service.
Yeah.
I don't use them enough to justify using it. If I was using something like Adobe, I'd probably be using it every day for work or whatnot. But even then, you're
Oh,
paying a subscription service for a program that you used to just buy the license for
yeah.
to use. We would have discs of Adobe that we could install on the PC and be done with it.
And the thing is, the moment they do this, there's a competitor going, we can do the same thing, but for free. Microsoft Office, Open Office, the free version does all the things that Microsoft Office does. Get fucked, Microsoft.
But apparently Adobe reached out and said we're fixing this. But I like this comment right here from whoever this is. We're sorry that the consumers reacted poorly to the reveal of our long term strategy to steal intellectual property rights. We'll try to be less obvious going forward. That's
Exactly.
exactly what it is. If they went, I'm sure they did come out with an address for this. I probably just don't have it pulled up. Yeah.
But actually, let me check something because I think I heard something about
Okay.
I think I heard something about yeah, here it is. Okay. Let me share a screen real quick. I actually got a video of them apologizing for this.
Oh, don't play a meme. It will get content claimed. Don't do it. What is it?
But if I can do properly.
Hit the share window. Yep, that will do it. But let's play it anyway.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you really care about what YouTube thinks?
No, because YouTube's been fucking my
Exactly.
views since the start, probably because I say the word fuck.
Hello, I'm Tony Hayward, President and CEO of BP.
Well, it'll be
Our
me.
accidental drilling spill again in the Gulf is a tragedy that should have never happened. And to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry.
Sorry.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
I could probably
We're
edit
sorry. Sorry. We're sorry.
This is Adobe, y'all.
We're sorry.
Yes, it is. That's Adobe
Sorry.
in a nutshell.
We're sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Sorry.
I forgot about that part.
And I've been banned from everything except for Rumble.
So just YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, so that's what Adobe's doing right here. They're like, sorry.
Yeah, that is. Just stop using Adobe. Find something else.
You know,
Never using
the
it.
moment, and by the
Crash
way,
burn.
if GIMP were to pull some shit like this, yeah, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm not using GIMP anymore. I have no loyalty to any company, including Rumble, by the way. I'm loyal to the extent
Not
that
loyal
they
to
are good.
Rumble.
Like if Rumble decided to go the YouTube route, I'd be out in a New York minute.
Yeah. But where would you go?
At this point, I'd probably just give up on my hopes and dreams. I'm going to be honest.
Fair enough.